So I mean, you have fighters when you have great fighters and great fighters start talking about one another. I mean, then egos become a big part of the issue.
There's so many fights that I had. I am an underdog, and I I brought surprises to them.
Some surprises.
Yes.
In a moment nobody saw coming, Floyd Mayweather dropped a shocking and intensely harsh warning aimed straight at Manny Pacquiao. And it happened live, right in front of the cameras. What was meant to be a standard press conference quickly turned into something far more explosive, leaving fans and insiders across the boxing world in disbelief. According to those in attendance, the event was originally set up to promote the highly anticipated September 19th rematch at the Sphere in Las Vegas. But things took a dramatic turn when Mayweather's father reportedly abandoned the planned talking points and spoke from raw emotion. Instead, eyewitnesses describe his tone as intense and deeply personal. He didn't hold back, bringing up Pacquiao's past defeat and even questioning whether the Filipino legend, now 47, still has any place stepping into the ring against his son. The unexpected outburst instantly shifted the mood in the room, turning a routine media appearance into a headline-grabbing confrontation.
As years progress, he's looking older, so...
Behind the scenes, insiders say the entire press event was carefully arranged by the promotional team to generate buzz for the upcoming fight, which is expected to stream on Netflix. The plan was simple: build excitement, keep things professional, and highlight the matchup. According to those familiar with the setup, Floyd Mayweather was invited on stage to break down his son's preparation, focusing on conditioning, strategy, and what fans could expect in the rematch. At first, everything followed the script. His delivery was calm, measured, and exactly what you'd expect from a seasoned trainer addressing the media. But then, everything changed in an instant. A reporter threw out a direct question. Does Manny Pacquiao actually have a real shot at winning this time? That's when the atmosphere shifted. Witnesses say Sr. leaned forward, his voice sharpening, as the room fell silent. What came next wasn't polished or rehearsed. It was raw, unapologetic, and full of conviction. He made it clear, in no uncertain terms, that his son had already proven himself once, and this time, he believes the outcome will be even more decisive.
You see that the outcome will result into maybe like a knockout or...
I don't know. I think the fight's probably gonna be pretty much the same.
The room reportedly fell silent for a moment. Insiders say Sr. began outlining specific weaknesses in Pacquiao's game at 47. He noted Manny's footwork has slowed, his punch output has declined, and his chin has suffered. Over a 25-year career, Sr. claimed Floyd Jr. knows exactly how to exploit these flaws, having done so successfully in 2015. He then criticized Pacquiao's team and training methods, referencing the shoulder injury excuse from their first fight and calling it embarrassing and disrespectful to blame losses after being clearly outscored. Sr. emphasized that true champions accept defeat with dignity, while Manny's camp focused on injuries instead of acknowledging Floyd's superior boxing. Observers say Sr. remarked, "You can't blame a shoulder for getting outclassed for 12 straight rounds. That's just pathetic."
Loss. Yeah. So no matter what you say about him, until he get beat by anybody, you can't say that anybody's going to beat him.
Sources say Sr. made a prediction that stunned everyone. He claimed Floyd will stop Manny Pacquiao within 8 rounds, something never done before in their rivalry. He cited Pacquiao's age and accumulated damage, arguing he's now vulnerable to punches that wouldn't have affected him a decade ago. Insiders report Sr. described Manny's chin as cracked and his legs gone, saying Floyd will expose this to the world on Netflix. The attacks intensified as Sr. reportedly referenced Pacquiao's political career, noting his failed presidential and Senate campaigns. He suggested a pattern of failure in high-stakes situations, asking, "You can't win in politics. You can't beat my son in boxing. So, what exactly are you good at besides making excuses?"
In the Philippines, the Senate run is over.
Right
you're
now,
coming back to fighting. Would you ever consider it?
Right now, I'm at
In the future.
leg zero in my mind about politics.
Witnesses say Freddie Roach's name came up during Sr.'s tirade. Insiders report Sr. criticized Roach's training methods and his ability to prepare Pacquiao for Floyd's defensive style. He noted that Roach had 5 years between 2010 and 2015 to devise a strategy to beat Floyd and failed completely. Sources claim Sr. said Roach is too old school and set in his ways to adapt to the modern boxing tactics Floyd has mastered.
Fighter, and the footwork, the hooks to both hands, using both hands, it worked out really well. And then, once he became a two-fisted fighter.
Sr. then discussed Floyd's tactical advantages in the rematch. Reports indicate he explained how Floyd's shoulder roll defense has become even more refined after years of studying film and perfecting his positioning. He noted that Pacquiao's aggressive combination punching plays directly into Floyd's counterpunching system. Observers say, Sr. remarked, "Every time Manny throws 3 punches, Floyd is going to make him miss all 3 and land a clean right-hand counter. That's what happened in 2015, and that's what's going to happen again." The sparring. Partner discussion reportedly got intense, with insiders claiming Sr. revealed that Floyd's camp has been bringing in Filipino fighters to mimic Pacquiao's style. Sr. said these sparring partners are easily dominated by Floyd, proving that even younger versions of Manny's style can't crack his defense. He reportedly added, "We got guys in camp right now who move like Manny, punch like Manny, and Floyd is making them look foolish every single day." Sr.'s comments about Pacquiao's power were especially harsh, according to witnesses. Sources say he claimed Manny hasn't had legitimate knockout power since leaving his. Longtime strength and conditioning coach, Sr. cited CompuBox statistics showing Pacquiao's knockout percentage has dropped in recent fights, adding, "Manny can't hurt Floyd with his best punch anymore. His power is gone and everyone knows it except Manny himself." The warning turned personal, with Sr. reportedly looking directly at the camera and saying, "Manny, you listening? My son is going to beat your behind so bad that you'll wish you stayed retired. You're going to get embarrassed in front of 300 million people on Netflix. That's not trash talk. That's a promise." When the press conference moderator tried to intervene, Sr. waved him off and shifted to the financial side, noting Floyd is guaranteed $75 million, while Pacquiao is likely getting much less, saying, "Even the promoters know this is a mismatch. They're paying my son more because they know he's the only reason people are watching." Within hours, Pacquiao's camp responded, calling Sr.'s remarks disrespectful and classless, emphasizing that Manny lets his fists do the talking, and that on September 19th, actions will speak louder than words.
Not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around, no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight.
Freddie Roach reportedly responded to Sr.'s attacks in a radio interview. Sources say Roach called Sr. a failed trainer who never achieved anything significant in boxing without relying on his son's success. He noted that Sr. doesn't even train Floyd Jr. anymore due to a falling out years ago. Insiders claim Roach added that Sr. is just talking tough for attention, as he's no longer part of Floyd's camp.
He came in that gym for those 4 hours. He entertained everybody in the gym. He flirted with the girls. He did.
The boxing media reaction has been intense. Reports say analysts debated whether Senior's predictions have any merit or are simply meant to stir controversy. Sources indicate ESPN boxing experts analyzed the 8-round stoppage claim, with most agreeing that Floyd has never been a knockout puncher at welterweight despite his 50-0 record. Insiders suggest the consensus is that Senior is exaggerating Floyd's finishing power to generate headlines.
If you're going to fight Floyd Mayweather, you got to get him out of there. You're not going to win on the cards. Floyd Mayweather, like the old joke of like, where does Michael Jordan sit at a basketball game? Where does Floyd Mayweather sit at a boxing match?
Stephen A. Smith reportedly addressed Senior's comments on First Take the next morning. Sources say he suggested Senior is playing the villain perfectly to generate interest in a fight that many weren't excited about. Stephen A. noted that controversy sells and that Senior understands promotion better than most in boxing, adding that Floyd Sr. did more for the fight's hype in 10 minutes than the official marketing campaign has done in 2 months.
Like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Maxie. Kellerman reportedly offered a different perspective. Sources say he said on his podcast that Senior's comments reflected genuine concern about whether the fight would be competitive.
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
And you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do you think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it?
Yep.
Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old.
Max Kellerman reportedly analyzed Senior's aggressive tone as overcompensation, suggesting Floyd C. Camp might actually be concerned about Pacquiao's recent performance against Mario Barrios. Sources say Max added that people don't attack this viciously unless they're trying to convince themselves as much as they're trying to convince others.
Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was hyped up to the extent that it was, is that, boy, Mayweather's this all-time great, and Pacquiao is doing these guys even worse than Floyd is doing them. Everyone wanted to see that fight. That Pacquiao's been gone for a long time. So why don't fighters retire when they should? Because win, lose, or draw.
Teddy Atlas reportedly weighed in during a boxing radio show. Sources say Atlas defended Pacquiao against Senior's attacks, calling him one of the most accomplished fighters in boxing history despite the 2015 loss. He noted that winning world titles in 8 different weight divisions is an achievement Floyd never matched, adding, Senior can talk all he wants, but the record books show Manny accomplished things Floyd never could.
One of my favorite people, one of my favorite fighters in the whole world. He's moved up from whatever, incredible weight. People forget about that. That's why I brought it up. How many weight classes this man has really moved up. Incredible, just incredible.
Betting odds reportedly shifted after Senior's press conference. Sources say Floyd was a moderate favorite at around 180 before the event, but after Senior's viral warnings, the odds moved to 240 as public money poured in on Mayweather. Bookmakers reportedly noted that casual bettors were being influenced by Senior's confidence and aggressive predictions. Tim Bradley's analysis focused on the psychological warfare, with sources saying he suggested Senior is trying to get inside Pacquiao's head months before the fight, planting doubt about his chances.
I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios, my experience. My hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still. That's what he thinks.
Bradley reportedly noted that mental games are a key part of boxing, and that the Mayweather family has always excelled at trash talk and promotion. Sources say, he added, Senior knows exactly what he's doing. He's making Manny think about all those criticisms during training camp.
Whether didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know, Mr.
Andre Ward reportedly gave a measured reaction. Sources say he acknowledged that Senior has earned confidence given Floyd's perfect record and previous win over Pacquiao, but added that at their ages, one lucky punch can change everything. Insiders claim Ward said, Sr. better hope his predictions don't backfire, because if Manny catches Floyd clean and wins, Sr.'s going to look really foolish after all this tough talk.
But isn't gonna hurt him, Manny, that is. And then I got a feeling that that Floyd might be looking at the same thing, probably looking at trying to one-up Manny like he does with everything.
Promoters reportedly welcomed the controversy Sr. created. Sources say ticket sales and Netflix pre-event buzz surged in the 48 hours after the press conference. Insiders claim promotional executives hope Sr. keeps making inflammatory statements as it drives engagement and conversation. One promoter reportedly said, "This is exactly the kind of drama that gets casual fans interested in a fight between two men in their late 40s. Pacquiao's longtime promoter apparently tried to downplay the situation, releasing a statement saying, "Manny is focused on training and won't be distracted by verbal attacks from Floyd's family." Sources say the statement emphasized, actions inside the ring are the only responses that matter in boxing.
You would know this, not many people would, but you would. The thrill of having 20,000 people in an arena, and I mean, that's, you know, I got to imagine you can't replicate that in any other area of your life.
Social media reaction has been divided, according to multiple reports. Sources say Floyd fans are sharing clips of Sr.'s warnings and predicting an easy victory for Mayweather, while Pacquiao fans are posting highlights of Manny's aggressive combinations and knockout power, arguing that Sr. is underestimating him. Insiders note that hashtags comparing both fighters' highlights have been trending for 3 straight days across multiple platforms.
Beginning of this conversation, you say, "I don't like boastful people." How was it like fighting Mayweather then? Did he get on your nerves? Because I feel like he's a little bit more boastful than the people you might be wanting to hang out with.
Yeah, he's boastful. I think his God is the material thing.
Boxing. Historians reportedly began comparing Sr.'s trash talk to famous pre-fight confrontations in boxing history. Sources say several analysts cited Muhammad Ali's psychological warfare, noting that the Mayweather family has always understood the entertainment value of building rivalries. One historian reportedly said, "Sr. is following Ali's playbook: attack the opponent's pride, question their abilities, and make bold predictions that generate attention." International media coverage exploded after Sr.'s press conference. Insiders claim Filipino news outlets have extensively covered the story, with many commentators defending Pacquiao's honor and dismissing Sr.'s comments as desperate promotion. Meanwhile, American media is split between those who think Sr. is building hype and those who believe he's genuinely confident. Reports indicate the story has been covered in over 40 countries worldwide.
So it is going to go on someone's record. Could Manny actually take Floyd's O away? And here I am getting drug into this thing. And
Floyd Mayweather has reportedly remained silent about his father's comments. Sources say he hasn't posted on social media to acknowledge the press conference or address the controversy. Analysts suggest this silence may be strategic, allowing his father to play the villain while Floyd maintains a professional image. Insiders add that Floyd was briefed on Sr.'s remarks, but chose not to respond publicly.